My name is Everton Sunshine Daniel. We're going to bring you the blow-by-blow excitement of a Boston Carnival. Stay tuned as we coming up CGTV. Welcome to the Boston Carnival. The year is 1973. This was the original year of Boston Carnival, and now we're celebrating 46th anniversary. What a beautiful New England end of summer Saturday. My name is Everton Sunshine Daniel for Caribbean Global Television special presentation in conjunction with BNN TV. And what excitement we have for you for this Carnival celebration 46.
Good afternoon. It's a great day today. It's a beautiful day in Boston. We're here with Commissioner Gross and China Tyler and Rachel Rawlings and a bunch of elected officials. It's a beautiful day in the city.
46 years of playing mass in Boston. Something special is about to happen. You're the current mayor, and you're going to do something special for us.
Yeah, there's some great stuff going on in the city. You know, we have to continue to celebrate our cultural diversity and our diversity in our city, and that's what makes our city so great.
There you go. Thank you, Honorable Mayor, and it's nice to see you here with the entourage. Mr. Commissioner, one word or two, if you please. Everyone knows Smiling Willie. He's my good buddy.
Brother? How you been?
Good afternoon.
It's another great Juve and Caribbean Festival. Thank you for bringing it to everyone's attention that this is a great day. It's a family day. All that violence had nothing to do with the Juve or the Caribbean Festival, but look at these great families. This is a family day. What a rich tradition.
What a great tradition. 46 years. Thanks again, Commissioner. I know we're going to have a great day. God bless you, and thanks for the police department's cooperation.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Representing the spirit of Jamaica and Honduras combined with a unique Boston flair. Welcome to Boston Carnival 2019. What a beautiful day. It's a summer Saturday in New England.
And we see Christmas, Equatorial, Rise Against Spectators.
You see Boston? This is how we do Carnival. A small band and a big show. I just become a jab man. They give us some jab. 9 months later when I was born, right in a jab hospital, I was Christmas jab free. I went to a jab college. That's why I did like this. Okay. Pay attention. Please. Pay attention. Ladies, show them what we do. Christmas, go to work, go to work. Whoa.
Hey girl, your bumper trending. Everybody talking about it. Right now you're winning.
Whoa.
Boy, hey girl, your waistline trending. Everybody talking about it. You is the baddest thing. Boy, girl, why don't go down, go down, go down. Why don't go down, go down. Girl, why don't go down, go down.
Ready?
Why don't go down, go down. Girl, why don't come up. Why don't come up. Girl, why don't come up. Why don't come up.
Look at the judges, all right? And let the judges know how audience get on. But DJ Hunt.
Jab do a shame, jab do look for fame. When the jab talk this shit, black as that we can change. Jab do them no friend, jab never pretend. As it was in the beginning, totally gonna be
I'm on the end too soon. Wakanda, 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 Wakanda. Tell them where you're from. 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 Why? Wakanda, 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 Wakanda. Hey, hey. Go! 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 Wakanda. That is Wakanda. Make some noise for Wakanda. So you see what's in my ring? You see what's in my ring? Read that. Wakanda, talk for them one time. Talk for them one time. Talk for them. Wakanda. Wakanda. Come forward, Masqueraders, come forward, Masqueraders, come. Line up, Masqueraders, run off the place. Masqueraders, run off the place. Masqueraders, come now. Masqueraders, come now.
In our first section, we present to you Mass in Motion, presented by Crown the Tussle. Mass in Motion with a virtuous shuffle between Queen Elizabeth and death sickness was the true death that kept Queen Elizabeth in the crisp dew of the morning sky. These dark colors with the reflection of blues, which represent her loyalty to England and making change, the purple represents her royal peace spread amongst her subjects, the green representing the new life being a legacy. We present to you Mass in Motion.
I recognize that girl, I know who she look like. What you mean recognize that girl like you know who she look like? I mean, yo, I just know I just dance with she all the time. What? I don't know what she face look like. Why? She always been over. I just see this girl all the time and she always been over.
Misfits Carnival 2019.
Why she box she always been over. This girl love bend. She might always bend. And I just coming in like bang bang. I just coming in like bang bang. She don't look back. I say you come in behind she back still bend. She know business, don't give it up. Her motto is a jam is a jam. I don't know what she feels look like. Why? She always been over. I just
We have the Iona Legacy. Iona Legacy is presents to you the Hera. Yes, this is One Wine Carnival Hunters. Presented by One Wine. This is the gauntlet section. Up next, we have Frame Carnival presents the Noble Hearts. This is Misfits Carnival 2019, Noble Hearts, presented by Frame Carnival. Frame Carnival presents Noble Hearts, Misfits 2019.
Split in the middle, make the two toys jiggle. Clap on a table, my girl, I know you able. Split in the middle, make the two toys jiggle. Clap on a table, my girl, I know you able. Control bombardé, PC bombardé. Sit down in my chair, super bombardé. One foot in the air, one hand holding back. With one flick in your head, show nobody my way.
Up next, we have our fifth section, presented by Misfits Carnival 2019. Chanel Moore presents the Lena Princess. Section leader Sam.
Don't
next in our section from Misfit Carnival 2019, Island Divas presents Rain and Guardian. Section leader, JD Tokaniva.
Yeah, right. C to the A to the P. You listening? Face down, ass up. Face down, ass up. Stick down on the body and bounce. Stick down on the body and bounce.
This is Island Divas Mass presents Rain Guardian.
Ass up. Stick down on the body and bounce. Stick down on the body and bounce. Girl, you play that you want less. You best look on me cocky and block this. Turn your rump or your got enough chat. Your pokey flat like a full-grown cat. I got my hand for your ass and puppy in my mouth. Make you come rap it, girl, you can stop. First room no start, so don't have out. Come, let me show you why I ran the rope with the face down, ass up. Face down, ass up. Stick down on the body and bounce. Stick down on the body and bounce. Face down,
That was
ass
Island
up.
Divas Mass presents Rain and Guardian. For our seventh section, FMG, the band and Misfits present Spanish Armada. Right now, this is Lush Carnival. This is Lush Carnival. We had a little impromptu section right here. This is Lush.
Everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, wave it up together, wave it up together, jump it up together. We don't see skin.
Lush Carnival. Misfits 2019. Lush. And up next for our eighth section, we have FMG the band, presented by Misfits and the Spanish Armada. This is Misfits Spanish Armada. We present to you Spanish Armada.
May I ask a question, please?
Yes,
Is it one band Misfit or have you joined with Lush?
it's one band Misfit.
One band.
One band. This is Spanish Armada. The T-shirt section. Misfit Soldiers, the T-shirt section. Almighty, thank you for having us. We'll see you next year.
Welcome, French Connection.
Level me. All of my proud Caribbean people that came to Boston Carnival, make some noise in our air. I am Fire Blind, right? I represent Petite Trendsetter. Can I ask a question? Is anybody from Barbados? Over here. Is anybody from Trinidad? Is anybody from Haiti? So I'm leaving out one island. All of my proud Jamaican people right now, put the flag in the air.
Yo, we are fly. Yo,
Listen right now.
DJ Santana, hear that? Chaga just touched down in the ear.
Put all my haters. They didn't want to see Fresh Connection on the road. But guess what? One day I know. Go. Watch out the road. 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 Watch out the road.
The band is Tempo Rhythm International, and what a sensational rhythm percussionist presentation it is. I mean, this goes back to, I guess, the early days of Carnival,
Yes,
right? When you had no fancy instruments, you got something and just sort of created a rhythm. Welcome to Mr. Stephen Cummins, Mr. Stephen Carnival Cummins.
it's a pleasure to see you, Everton.
Yes.
As the old people always say, it's better late than never.
Well, you had other commitments.
Yes.
A man of many commitments.
A man of many commitments. So I try to juggle all these commitments to get here within a certain time frame because I don't want to keep our public waiting.
There you go. And for the 46th anniversary, I know you've seen many of them.
Many of them, yes.
Many of their presentation. And this is, I think, a unique presentation
Yes.
of Carnivals.
Yes.
You've had a chance to see a little bit of it. So what are your feelings thus far?
Well, I am very excited because on my way in, I stopped and taking some of the sights and some of the songs. And I'll tell you everything. Carnival is alive and well in the city of Boston, Massachusetts.
There's no doubt about that. And if someone prayed for a beautiful Carnival day, I think that their prayers have been answered.
Today is it. Today is it.
Let's make way for the soca holics. And if you love soca, you're addicted to soca.
Yes.
Here is a group that has taken it literally from T-shirts to masks of class. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston Carnival 46, and here comes Soca Holics.
Looking for your mama do it. Cock it up, rock it up, jiggle it and roll it around. And then put your hand on the ground. Everybody gather around and sing it. Hey, hey. Watch your mama do it. Hey, hey, hey. Watch your mama do it. My girl, you looking good for trouble. But the way you watch you wrong, it up will put you in trouble. The way you whine, my girl, police looking for you. The kids, the police go, come on. We gonna push it down, push it down. We gonna push it down, push it down. We gonna push it down, push it down. We have my little ponies.
Peace.
There's love in the air somewhere. The kiddies presentation. Remember, you're watching Soakaholics, favorite champion band, a band that's hard to beat in the last few years. They're presenting their kids presentation. Sir, Andrea Mercury's on the move.
Oh yes,
Showtime.
oh yes.
Stephen, I sense that there is going to be some excitement.
A lot of excitement. This is just only the prelude to what is going to come.
The warm-up.
The warm-up, yes. And these kids are setting the tone for what is about to come down.
This is the parade that you've been waiting for, 46 years in the making. Good afternoon, Boston and the world. 1970, the conception. 3 years later, the birth. Boston Carnival now celebrates 46 years, baby. What does the Bajan colors represent?
Yes. Right over here, these kids in the blue, they have a little white touch of white, but it's blue, yellow, some silver, and the black.
Yes.
Which represent the Barbadian colors, or the colors of the people of Barbados.
There you go. So there you know. If you wonder what are Bajans, people of Barbados.
Oh yes,
there you
oh
go.
yes.
Beautiful
There you
island
go.
in the Caribbean. Yes! Showtime!
These kids are well turned out. I like how Andrea had these kids all decked out. No raunchiness, very respectable, as kids should be presented.
Wonderful.
I love it.
I can't help but notice the intricate details.
Kids' costume.
Wow.
Extremely well put together. I see some great craftsmanship.
Yes, yes indeed.
I'm impressed.
Hooray for the Showtime band, Soakaholics.
And the colors are well coordinated as well. A very good, well coordinated color scheme. Nothing is out of place.
Yes, sirree. What energy. They have been parading for hours, and you could never tell.
Yes.
And here comes their presentation of their king from Kitties.
This young man has a lot of talent, and he knows how to work a mask.
Well, we'll watch him. We'll watch him in action as he takes a bow before the judges, as we are aware that these bands or individuals are being adjudicated.
Yes.
So they're hoping to be the best of the best.
Yes.
So he makes his presentation to the judges, and he's about to showcase.
Exactly.
History. Let's watch him.
Those colors are amazing. Once again, I go right back to what I said previously, the color scheme.
Selena Davis.
Let's watch their presentation. Wow. Very regal looking. Wow.
There's another beautiful piece, Everton, demonstrating there's a feeling of love being expressed. And you know, you can't have a show if you don't have some love built into it.
Yes.
And this piece, this costume, and the audience know that there's a lot of love put into this mask and in this presentation.
Wow. And I guess you're talking about love. When you look at some of these things, you can't help but love.
You can't help but love.
It's Carnival time, everybody, in the city of Boston.
Yeah.
Boston to the world, as the late mayor would say,
That's right,
Kevin
yeah.
White would
That's
say,
right.
it's the great city of Boston.
Yes.
It's a world-class city.
Yes.
Wow. The costume is only as good as the presenter.
Yes.
You can give the person the best costume in the world, and
But
if they can't present it,
if they cannot
they
present
can't work
it,
it.
they
We're in
can't
trouble.
work. It's a waste. It would be considered a waste of time and money.
Well, we don't want to do that today, and
No.
they're about to give you a show.
Yes. The visual impact on this section is very nice. I like the color scheme. There's a lot of appliques inside of this mask, and there's a lot of beads. I can see different exotic lames in it, and I like the spandex garment that is on there.
The reflection of the solitude of God, who created everything.
This is a beautiful piece.
Wow. Let's look at this lady, and she's towing or working this costume. Certainly it's not easy, but she makes it look easy.
I think she is losing a bit of control with the costume, and that is because of a lot of wind. The wind is very, very strong at this point.
Yes.
And she's definitely trying to work it, but the wind is not cooperating here.
Well, she seemed a bit, not a bit phased by it. She's going to work it as best she can.
Yeah. Yes.
But like you said, if you're not strong and well, you may not be able to handle a costume in the wind.
Exactly.
So that costume would be close to around 20 feet or
Yes.
higher?
Yes. That costume sits up there at least about 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And with a span of almost about, I would say, about another 20 feet across.
So it's not an easy
It
task.
is not an easy costume. And with the fabric, you know, that fabric, even though it has the wings in the back, the front is a bit solid without much. It's not enough space for the wind to pass through. In other words, to break the wind.
Yes.
You know, if you cannot break the wind on the front of a costume, it then makes the costume feel heavier.
Yes.
So there's a lot of, as my mentor, the late Mr. Stephen Derrick would say, if you can't differentiate between the wind and your rate of travel, then the mask will go out through the gate.
Well, that's it. I put this in the win column for this lady because she stuck it out.
Oh, yes.
She fought coming up the hills, and she's still working it.
Oh, she's still working it.
In the meantime, let's take a little look at the section of masks presented by
Boston Circaholics.
There you go. Carnival 46. Everton Sunshine. Daniel. Yeah. Capture the feeling. This is what they say, masks.
Yes. And these are the beautiful colors.
Yes.
This is a new. These colors. This fuchsia. This is a sort of a yellow, but it's also like a form of a lime green. This is one of these new neon type colors. And it's, like I said, it is well put together. The color schemes are beautiful.
And the action continues from one hit after another. But it speaks volume.
Yes. But you know, when you're having show time, you got to have some sort of exotic beast involved in showtime. And here we got a serious beast. I love the footwear. I love the body wear. The whole package. This is this costume was designed for the sunlight. The visual impact of this costume is tremendous.
And he makes his bow before the judges.
He salutes the judges.
Saying, I'm ready for business.
Yes.
Watch me and judge me. Let's watch him.
A nice beast. That is a nice beast mask.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. And I think they have compliments to this particular costume. You can see the silver. And I think
this young man exemplifies the feeling, the spirit of Carnival. This is why we live for this moment.
Well, he's certainly, as they say, in the zone.
Yes, he's in the zone.
He's in the zone. Yes, sirree.
That is how mass is playing.
Carnival future in Boston looks bright. Yes! Showtime by Spectators.
And once again, the color scheme. Turquoise blue, red, excellent, with some silver and some gold tossed in. Beautiful color scheme.
Very much.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
And there's some cocktail feathers being used. There's some short cocktails. I see they could be possibly about 6 to 10 inches. And there's some that could be 12 to 14 inches.
Wow.
With some Nandu feathers tossed in. There's some red plumes in there as well. A lot of pipes, different braids and so on. And like I said, it is well thought out. There's some serious thought went into this mask.
Comes in with a new...
Yes. A jumbie.
There you go. And here they go.
Yeah, even the Mogo jumbies are getting into it.
Africa, the spirit of Africa
yeah.
here is... When you come to Market Jimbies, you simply can't forget Africa.
This is one of the king costumes.
I think, is that Patrick?
Yes, this is Patrick, yes.
Very nice work.
There's more to this costume, but I think they stripped it down because of the wind. Because that costume is way bigger than that.
Very nice.
Look at the lion head in the back.
Very detailed.
Very detailed.
My.
You see, when you go into the competition, you have to come with all your pieces. But when you're on the road, because of the different, you're out of the elements. So when you're in the elements, that, especially with a costume that is strapped to your person, your body, it makes it extremely difficult, especially when you come up Blue Hill Avenue in the wind. Because the wind comes down off of Blue Hill Avenue with a velocity. That's right.
The man who knows. Hey, showcase. Showtime continues. And here they come. Section. I was not expecting this color.
This is one of these new colors. It's like I said, there's a lot of new color schemes that came out recently. And Soulcaholics and their designers are using these colors effectively.
Wow.
Very effectively.
I am very much impressed.
Yes.
Yes, sirree.
Very effectively they're using these colors.
I wonder if they get extra points for this performance.
Well, I think there's some support needed there. Lots of support.
Very nice work. If you can get it. It's Carnival time, everybody. Hey!
Yep.
Wherever you are around the world, we are watching Boston Carnival. The year is 46 years in the making. And the girls are here doing lots of shaking.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
A lot of gyration. Vibration.
Yes, sirree. And what a great day for it. Not a cloud in the sky. Open skies. Open
Oh
Boston.
yes.
I don't know if this is a smart thing to just cluster, but we shall see.
Atlantis, the lost empire. An inexperienced young adventurer becomes the key to unraveling an ancient mystery when he joins up with a group of daredevil explorers to find the legendary lost
Somehow,
empire.
I believe that this customer is going to make a statement.
Yes. From when I take a look here, lead her onto the stage, and you look at the colors. Oh man, I tell you, everything. This is energy personified. These colors are making it so. I tell you, I feel I can get up and get out there and do a few things myself.
Yes, if the camera could get it close, because if you see it, it's so vivid.
Yes.
If you're physically here. Wow. Tamara Shillingford making a presentation.
We just say queen.
And I was told, yes,
we just
she
say
is
queen.
the queen
Because
of the band.
she dominates. She rules.
And here she goes. And she's been working costumes for quite some time.
Yes, this is her domain.
Yes.
When she comes on stage to perform, I just say queen. I don't even bother to say Tamara Shillingford. I just say queen.
And here she is.
And it shows.
Yes, she's working the costume, as I say, before the judges. Would she get the judges nod for the best on the road?
Yes.
We shall see.
I think she will overwhelm the judges today.
Yes.
I always say, and from time to time when I run into her, I would always say, Tamara, girl, you know me. Mr. Cummins don't like costumes on wheels. But when I see you playing costume on wheels, you win me over.
And here's another veteran. One.
Yep.
Maximo.
One Maximo, yep.
He's going to give it maximum.
You know, he's a old Midas mask man.
Yes. And I was not expecting this from Max.
Yes.
He's going to, we're taking it to the max. Max, this is something different.
This is something different, yep. When you see, one of the beautiful things of Showtime could take you many places within the hemisphere, many places throughout the world. And he's in a bit in Africa here.
Very impressive, Maximo. Take it to the max.
To the max.
To the max. And the show continues.
Beautiful colors. These are some beautiful colors here, everything. Like I said, Andrea and her designers did a fantastic job with these color schemes.
Wow.
These are some beautiful colors. Look and see how these colors are radiating within the atmosphere.
Wow. And here comes the full complement.
A lot of working, a lot of movement, a lot of gyrating. On the streets of Blue Hill Avenue, the streets of Boston, Massachusetts.
If we can bottle that energy, we'll be rich.
Yes.
Boston and the world, Boston Carnival presentation. Socoholics. And here they come. The band, Socoholics, Andrea Mercury.
Yes.
leader. And I remember, if my memory serves, that this started as a little t-shirt band.
Oh, yes.
Some
Yes.
years ago. And who would have thought?
And she was, she's also one of many students of Stephen Derrick. So she had a good background. So with that, she was then able to come together with everybody, and they made this thing blossom into what it is today.
Talking about blossom, here they come again. Wave after wave of mess. And it's the wing thing.
Yes.
I suppose there's something symbolic about it. What beautiful colors combinations.
You see, with masks like this, in order to produce masks like this, you have to have confident, devoted, committed, keyword committed people to the cause of making masks.
Wow.
And they have the nucleus of that. So once you have that nucleus in place, you can produce masks like this.
Very detailed, intricate, my goodness, but also there's a freeness. In other words, it's not too much. For example, the costume seems almost minimal, but yet so beautiful, so impactful.
Yes.
So they allow the women and men to dance about freely.
Yes.
And really get on, as they would say.
Yes.
So congratulations to the designers and the folks who are pushing.
Here in America, we talk about freedom. Freedom of expression.
Well, here it is on display.
So it is on full display here today.
Yes, sirree. And women love to exhibit their skills.
Yes.
And here it is.
Yes. Yes.
Here they go. Nothing to hold them back.
And once again, the color scheme. Orange, purple, some magenta, and some silver, some gold. A whole combination, a whole spectrum of color here.
Wow.
Beautiful. The visual impact on this mask is amazing.
The show is not over.
No, it is not over.
Here they come again. Here they come again. They're gonna roll you over.
Now, this costume, even though it is huge, look at the effect. It could break the wind. So he wouldn't have no problems in moving this costume on Blue Hill Avenue.
Wow.
You see the difference?
But he's not using force. He seems he's using finesse.
Yes.
And working with the costume.
Exactly. Technique.
Yes, sirree. I
Technique.
think that is Derrick, and we salute Derrick.
Yes.
Who would have thought Derrick could be a costume man of the day? But he has risen.
He has risen
to the occasion.
Yes.
The challenge came and he took it.
Yes.
Now, here comes Derrick. I think you have a history with Derrick.
Oh, yes. I do. Yes, I do.
So you know the man.
I know the man.
There you go.
And listen.
And he makes it look so easy.
From school days, he was always the one that will bring the energy.
And here he is.
The excitement, the enthusiasm.
Yes. And the wind is blowing, but he seems so calm, as if nonchalant,
Yes.
like nothing.
Yes.
Oh, here he goes.
Dismantle New York, because he's going to dismantle New York.
Yes.
And when he gets down there, and he's on Eastern Parkway, he's going to work that mask because it is designed to take the wind.
There you go. And here comes the tailpiece of the band. Just a little bonus piece for you. Huh. And talking about free up, this is a chance to free up, as they say. A little bit of Bajan rhythm.
Yes, this is in the third section of the band. And some of these are some of the workers that help work to make this beautiful mask.
Very nicely done.
This
Very
is part of
nicely
the
done.
contingent that went into making this mask and to present it. Because, Andrea can't do it by herself.
Correct.
So she has to, request the help of many people to make a production as large as this.
Wow,
So,
very nicely done.
Yes. So we gotta give her and her staff all the utmost respect for all the hard work that they have done to build this band and to make this presentation today in Massachusetts what it is.
And so now they're taking a bow.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in,
she should take a bow.
Yes, we're watching Boston Carnival, the Grand Parade. This is the 46th year. My name is Evidence Sunshine Daniel, and I'm joined by my friend and colleague, Mr. Stephen.
Yes.
Stephen Cummins. Yes, a man of mass. Knows a thing or two about mass. If you just tuned in, this is Stephen
Cummins.
My name is Evidence Sunshine Daniel, and what a great honor it is to bring you this presentation of the 46th annual Carnival. Caribbean American Carnival presentation. It's important to remember that. This Carnival, Caribbean Carnival, American Carnival, with a Boston feel to it. Uniquely Boston touch. You're not going to see the same mass presented in this fashion.
Right.
Boston, you're large, as they would say in Jamaica.
Yes, they are. And after that explosion just now, that is an explosion of talent and fashion and showtime. Basically, showtime. We have seen Boston, Massachusetts with a lot of show today.
Yes.
And Soulcaholics, Boston Soulcaholics.
And it makes sense
gave
if
us.
you'd like to just get down there and really grab a costume and do your thing.
Yes, I would really have loved to have done that, yes. Because I tell you, showtime, you can't ask for anything better. We got the weather, we got the fans, we got the supporters, and most of all, Everton, you are here, our crew is here.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to being here.
And we're having a great time.
Every time.
This is very, 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 very nice.
Yes.
I cannot tell you if you're home what you're missing in terms of being here, a nice, cool, tropical breeze, so to speak. Here is almost as if we are sailing in the Caribbean Sea.
It is not hot, sweaty, and muggy. This is a good Caribbean day. We get some nice wind, and this wind, it has a nice cool freshness to it.
Well, Stephen, we've been given the cue to say make room, so that gives me some suspicion that we're about to see something big.
Yes, something big is about to happen. Something big.
Yes. Well, jumping from one big to another big. Let's see what unfolds here. But I sense that they're creeping up because they're getting ready to make a presentation.
Yes.
Well, they don't have a big band as Soulcaholics.
Yes.
But they're showing you they're not short on enthusiasm.
They have some good music.
And they are throwing in some costumes for extra measure.
So that means that they're coming back with the costumes again this year. Because last year there was strictly that they came with the costumes. And the costumes were very nice.
Yes.
So, but they weren't as many this year as I saw last year. But, the most important thing is that the process is continuing.
Yes.
So
we are seeing the transition.
Yes, we are seeing the transition from the extensive percentage of camo to the actual mass, where we're gonna see some color.
So it's like the caterpillar into the butterfly type of thing?
Yes. The migration.
Yes. Well, here it is. The band Camo. There they go. No lacking of enthusiasm here.
As we welcome the Cameraman T-shirt section. Let's go.
And here it is. Wow. Here comes the rest of the band.
Yes.
They call it the T-shirt section.
Oh, yes, the T-shirt section. This is massive.
And here it is.
Oh yeah.
Energy!
This is a lot of energy. This is a lot of t-shirts.
As you can see, the different flags, the Grenada, the Trinidad flags.
And if you realize, the
Dominica.
t-shirt section gave the costume section time to come on stage and do their thing. And as they made their exit, here come
And they
the
keep coming.
bombardment of the t-shirts in camo.
And vibrancy
Yes.
on display. They come in all sizes.
Yes.
And shapes. Here it is, the band Como. And if you look at the money shot, as we call it,
Yes.
it's big. But here's a different presentation. I mean, we just saw high power mass,
Yes.
so to speak. And now we're going to see a little bit more folklorish. And
Yes.
so mass is a variety.
Yes, a variety. And you know what is so inspiring about mass, especially when you watch the presentation of it, is that you see so much of a diversity within, and you can pick so much out of it.
Well, let's stand by, and you're watching Boston Carnival 2019. And here they go. So, again, don't expect the big mass representing the spirit of Haiti, where you can just grab something and make something out of nothing, and here they are. We're having just a bit of difficulty in picking up the audio as clean as we'd like. But you get the essence of it.
Yes. It's a very nice rhythmic feeling.
Yes. I'm not sure how they make music out of just a single tone
Yes.
instrument. Somehow they're able to do it. That's
Yeah.
the magic.
And they're using parts of bamboos.
Yes.
For those blow horns are made of bamboo.
Yes.
And it gives a sort of a woo, like a sort of a conch shell type song to it.
Yes.
But it is a muffled loudness. And they have these scrape, what we call these scrape.
Yes. Yes. And here they are. It takes all kind to make a carnival.
Yes.
And here is a slight presentation capturing the rhythms of Haiti. By the way, those who are not familiar, Haiti has one of the oldest carnivals.
Yes.
And not only just among the oldest there is, but they also have two carnivals. One in February, one in June.
And June.
I guess they love carnival.
Yes.
It's a carnival crazy.
They don't even worry about the weather.
There you go. And here it is. And those of you who understand a little bit of the Haitian Creole, as they would say, maybe bon. I think bon means good.
Yeah.
All right? And they say sac passé.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Hey, sac passé, what's up?
Yep.
Kind of thing. And here it is, Boston Carnival.
One of the things that I always try to tell people, Carnival, as we know, is the only thing that we as a people can come together over and really actually physically and emotionally celebrate.
There you go. And you can make a connection.
And you can make a connection.
Yes, because it is universal. People celebrate graduation. They celebrate, birth. They celebrate even death.
Yes.
And in that celebration is the music, and they express themselves in some form. And Carnival seems to just captures everything in between.
Yes, it encompasses everything.
So there you go. So Carnival, it doesn't matter whether you're in Russia, as they say, Maslencia,
Yeah.
or you may be down in New Orleans,
Yes.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And Mardi Gras goes back from 18-something.
Yeah.
It is.
A long time ago.
Yes. I think about 1803 or something about there. Here it is.
And you can hear the uniqueness of the drums.
The band, Soco Associates, and if there's going to be a fighting for the prize, top prizes, I think it starts here. This pack will be in the competition. If there is going to be a fight for the top prize band of the year, I think this group is ready to fight for the prize.
Yes, it would definitely have to come from this band because only this band has the firepower to come up with Socoholics.
Well, we shall watch and we shall see. The Black Family!
Yes.
Margaret Black and cast. Here's the band. Music by Sound Incorporated.
But your music is what put the stamp.
Yes.
Help you to put the stamp on your presentation.
Yes.
So therefore, you know, they do make a little compromise for when something like a mishap like this goes, you know, happen. But at the same time, we all still want the benefit of the doubt from the judges for all of our hard work, because after all, we may be good friends or so, but once we get out here on this parkway, the friendship goes out the window.
Okay. And it appears that there seems to be some compromise. It appears that they have resorted to going to the resident sound.
To the house system.
Well, that's quick thinking too, because they could have just stayed there on stage and have nothing. Someone quickly fill the gap.
Yes.
But I know it's not the same power.
It's not
and
the
I can
same
see
power.
it's reflected in the performance.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, because they don't know what to do at this point, because this whole presentation hinged on that sound system.
Yes.
And for this to happen right in front of the judges, that is not a good sign.
You're watching Boston Carnival, and it's the 46th anniversary. The Caribbean American Carnival with a uniquely Boston flavor. And here comes the band Soco and Associates as Mr. Cummins so clearly stated. Being astute, they may have stumbled a bit here, but it's early.
Yes, and see, it seems to me that it seems to me that the sound system on the truck, it seems to be getting going again.
Yes.
So
let's see if they can recover that half step, if it's such.
Yes.
Yes, it's not a good place to start with a deficit, but the band is capable.
Because I mean, right now, if you really look at it, there seems like mass confusion. And I know that Margaret, in her presentation, would have wanted to have all things go well with her presentation here today.
Yes.
And to have the system shut down like that right before the judges, that is not a healthy sign at all. Because that is a beautiful front line that just came up here.
Yes.
And it was not able to demonstrate the effect that Margaret was looking for.
Well, they have time. It's a big band. Let's see if
they can recover.
Yes. And here comes the mass. Yes, in a sprint, you may have lost a half step, but with a little bit of guile, a little bit of experience and passion,
Yes.
sometimes you're able to recover and beat the competition. Will they be able to do it? Your call is as good as mine. In the meantime, here they come. Funko and Associates.
Carnival's alive and well in the city of Boston. August 24th, 2019, Everton.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes. We can feel the energy. It's almost like it's coming back. You know, someone sucked the energy.
Yes, and they're giving it back.
Yes, and here they come again. All right.
This is another beautiful piece here.
Very nice.
Yes.
I think was copper would be a correct term, or there's a different name for the color.
For this mask. Yes.
Very nice.
This is a very nice piece. And if you realize, this costume is creating a life of its own within the wind.
Yes.
And that
and complemented with the rest of the section.
Yes.
Wow. Here they come. And you can see the smile on this young lady's face. Yes. Soku and Associates, Margaret Black and cast. The Blue Hills in the background. We're coming to you live from in front of the Franklin Park Zoo. Just a tad from Columbia Road.
These are some nice looking colors here. There's some gold.
Oh yes, sirree! This the color of the mask almost seems like Sahara.
Yes.
It's different. They've chosen not to put a lot of color with this.
Yes.
Thing, but it's so sophisticated.
Yes. Yes. And if you look at it, there was a two color scheme, right? And in that two color scheme, I could see some tribalness in it because of the feathers. Because based on the type of a feather, I could know the actual meaning of the presentation. So
well, here they go.
Yeah, so when you see it, you know it. And I mean, the energy is beginning to return.
Yes.
The energy is beginning to return.
Yes. And here it is. The Boston police officer showing that he's a part of the culture.
Now this mass is coming across the stage, and this is where so-called associates need to take control of their stage presentation. Here you are now. You got people who is not associated with the band, just walking up in between the actual presentation.
It is what it is. So-called associates making their presentation.
And these are some beautiful pieces.
Yes. Look at the enthusiasm of the young ladies.
We see a lot of color.
Wow. And they're starting them young. Here they go, showing their enthusiasm for Carnival. They say in the British West Indies, emancipation came between 1834 and 1838. And so Carnival became something tangible. If you say we are free, then we should be able to be free to celebrate as human beings celebrate. And here it is, Carnival became a part of a revolution, and here it is today. Freedom! Freedom! Yes. Queen of Hearts, they say. This is different. This is different.
Yes. This is Vanessa. This is a beautiful costume. Silver and black. A beautiful piece.
Yes.
Very
nice.
Yeah, very complimentary.
Yes. Miss Black, or the
Yes.
Black family, very nice work. Sadly, like you said, they had a little misstep early, but they are not going to be, well, cowed by that. They're going to come back. Here they are. Circle Associates.
Yes.
Veterans at this thing of mass. And talking about veterans of mass, I understand Sokin Associates, one of the early mass makers. I call him the King of Carnival, Carlton King.
Yes.
Who was I was told that when the city said no, we're not going to have any such thing because they have Dorchester Day Parade. They have other parades, join them, and they tried.
Yes.
But they were not satisfied. They couldn't present what they thought would be representative of the people, of the spirit.
Yes.
So they tried, and still no success until Mr. Bonaparte called upon the king, Carlton, bring some wire and the pliers and show them.
I'll show them. Exactly.
He took the pliers and the roll of wire and started making mass. They have never seen this. That's amazing what you can do. This carnival is going to go.
Yes.
And Carlton changed the direction. So for those people who don't know, I call him the King of Carnival.
Yes.
Because without Carlton, maybe they would have never been the Boston Carnival.
No Boston Carnival.
So wherever you
without
are, Carlton King of the wire man.
That's right.
Yes, Carlton, I took my hat to you. I did jump in. And Stephen, I was also told another mass legend in Boston. I was a bit under the weather as well. Mr. Rudy Osborne, I understand he's going through a very difficult time.
Yes.
So to the Osborne family or to the Midas International family,
Yes.
I know you had some connection there as well.
Yes.
Rudy, wherever you are, we want to wish you and your family the very best.
Yes, yes.
And here comes Branches. Steel Orchestra. And I think I recognize this song. It's one of the most popular carnival tunes. It's called Hooking Me.
That's right.
By Farmer Nappy.
That's right.
Hooking Me. And here they go dancing the old traditional style.
Yes.
Chipping and dancing. Not a lot of gyration here.
No gyration. Because the Branches have their own group, and their group, they got the kids playing the music, but the older folks, the older folks, they celebrate, not by a lot of, as you said, the gyrating and all that kind of stuff, but they're more
it's
mellow.
A mellow, yes, a mellow chip sailors,
yes.
What have you,
yes.
And as you say, there was a way of dancing.
Yes.
Because you had to pace yourself.
Yes.
And there's a
yes, you have to get into it.
There you go. And they say iron.
Yes.
The iron beaters of Trinidad and Tobago.
What a spoon.
There you go. Chipping and chipping and chipping. And here they come. Branches. I think music arranged mainly by Justin Petty.
Yes.
A Berkeley scholar, yes. Yeah. And also now I think he's the head of the media department for the Roxbury Community College.
Yep.
And so here they are. One of the best sounding steel band anywhere. Here they come. And you'll get a taste, a whiff of that rhythm what we told you so much about. A little mellow. Give you a chance to take a little dip. So you jump and you sway and you make your master, you dingle leg. As I would say in Trinidad, you make your mass and you dingle leg, you take a dip. Branches Pan Groove Steel Orchestra. With a popular tune for road march, if you will. Meaning the favorite song for people to regale in the festival. They're not judging.
They're not judging, they're just standing there.
Yeah, they're just enjoying.
All of them to go and
Hey, Branches Steel Orchestra, good afternoon to everybody. What a beautiful afternoon indeed in Massachusetts Bay. Yes. Branches Steel Orchestra, Branches Pan Groove. They're on the move. Nice. It is refreshing to see that, you know, when the police is coming, it doesn't mean danger. And the commissioner is showing that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here comes the sound. And we can see it's going to be a big sound. They're going to have to fit that big crowd in this small space.
Yeah. This is a map. Whoa. This is the largest t-shirt band coming here towards us now.
Oh, wow.
These are the mud people.
The enthusiasm. The freedom. Look at their faces. They're in their zone. Freedom of expression. Dance until you're sore and still want to dance some more. Here they go.
That look rather familiar. Like some cross-head features.
There you go. Some of them are your neighbors.
Yes.
He might be your husband or your sweet man.
Yes.
Perhaps both.
Yes.
Yeah, they go. They're ramming. They're jamming.
You're missing what we call a good old-fashioned walk up.
There you go. And they're giving away beverages,
Yes.
compliments of the Carnival Committee
Yes.
and their sponsors. This is the spirit of jamming, street jamming into the Carnival. The spirit of the Caribbean in Boston. Yes, sirree. They may not have the big blooms and glooms, but they're rocking. They're jamming. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! And look at the officer.
My cousin Sharon is there giving the thumbs up. Oh, there's a sea of people, a sea of humanity.
Wow. They came in for Carnival.
Oh, yes, the mud band. This mud band is massive.
Wow. Yes, sirree. You're watching Boston Carnival live. Ah! The band is so big, I think the music is beginning to fade.
Yes, yes. And the sections are still all the way
They're
down
going to need
the road.
another DJ sound to spin the speakers further back.
Oh,
In the
yes.
meantime, here it is.
An explosion of mud mass.
Yes. Wow. And remember, what they say couldn't happen is happening.
It's happening.
46 years.
Of an experiment.
There you go. Yes, sirree.
An experiment of mass proportion.
Yes. And I perhaps neglected to say that Mr. Ken Bonaparte Michel was an excellent musician, had a band, I think it was called the Playboys of Boston,
Yes.
but also he was a policeman
Yeah.
and an aspirant to Congress. He ran to go to Congress. So he was a man that was ambitious. So
very
telling him
ambitious.
no for the Carnival,
very
he was
ambitious.
taking no for an answer.
Yes.
Thank God he didn't.
Yes. Because if not, if he was a quitter, we wouldn't have this.
There you go. So to many folks who made their contribution, thank you so very much. And Ken, wherever you are, Ken told me, Everton, I'm going to tell you the story because I'm going to place the history of Carnival in your hands.
Yes.
Because you will tell it like no one else can.
Yes.
Ken, thanks for the honor. And now you know another part of the Carnival story.
Yes.
Also, one of the key players that they often forget is the deputy mayor known as Eugene Jeep Jones.
That's right.
He was persistent when the mayor said no, and he gave the guys trials and trials and trials. Well, come with something that I can convince the mayor.
A gentleman that also played a great part in applying pressure on City Hall was the Bishop Michael from the 12 Baptist Church.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, the same Eugene Jeep Jones is now an elder at the same Baptist Church.
Yes.
Jeep Jones, I know he's not in the best of health, but Mr. Eugene, or the Honorable Deputy Mayor Jeep Jones, they made a little park right across from Madison in honor of Jeep Jones. I think that the city can do better than that.
They can do better than that. They can.
And Jeep Jones, Eugene, or Bishop Jones, as they sometimes now say, thank you for your contribution. Yes, the Haitian have this unique, sort of low-keyed but biting rhythm.
Biting rhythm, exactly.
That gets you swinging and swaying,
Yes.
and chipping and jumping.
So we used to always say, when the judges judged the T-shirt competition, and they were not included, we used to always be a kind of joyous about it, because at least it means that they weren't too concerned about the judging aspect of the victories of
Right.
the T-shirt band.
Right.
And it was only a title toss in at 3 people.
Yes.
But had they wanted to take us on,
Yes.
I mean, they would have put our backs up against
Yes.
the wall.
Steep in history.
Steep
for
in
Carnival,
history. Yes.
of the fighting spirit of the Haitian. The fighting spirit. They took on Napoleon Bonaparte, and they defeated the mightiest army at the time.
Yes.
So in 1802, they got their independence after fighting for the American independence.
Yes.
So they came here, fought for American independence in 1776.
Yep.
And they went back to Haiti to fight for theirs.
For theirs.
Yes. So congratulations to the Haitians. They changed the world.
Yes. Yes, they did.
Yes, we salute you. As they say, liberty. Here they are. In spite of all their many hardships, they don't quit.
They don't quit.
The spirit of Haiti is live.
Yes. On the streets of Boston.
There you go. And they're going to kick in the music shortly, I would imagine. And look at the crowd.
Oh, yes.
The crowd is massive.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do some magic ourselves to get this big crowd in this small space.
Yes.
But here it comes.
Because I can tell this is about to get wild up in here.
There you go. There you go. Dude, DJ Smooth, I think we recognize the young man. He's a young man going places.
Yes. Yeah.
Necessity is the mother to invention.
Yes.
The British banned the drumming, the African drums in Trinidad and many places. And they innovators came up with bottles and spoons.
Yes, yes.
And they stopped that, and they came out with a steel pan.
Yes.
So you can't stop the music.
No, you can't stop the music.
And talking about music, here comes the Haitians. They're on the move.
Yep. My dad told me, he says, when my grandfather went down to Trinidad in 1911, 1912, and 1913, with those same drums down there.
The Haitians are on the move. The spirit of Haiti. Well, in every mass, you have the opposite of a horse. Here it is. Ah! Yes, sir. And here they come. You can feel the vibes.
Yes. You can feel the power of that bass.
The Haitians. Cap Haitian.
Yep.
Yes, if you're from Port-au-Prince or wherever you're from in Haiti.
The speaker system is so powerful, Everton. Their bass is different to any other bass that you would normally hear on the road.
Wow.
It penetrates your body with such a veracity.
Wow.
Like you could literally feel your chest cavity moving.
You can't count those Haitians out.
No, you don't.
Without weapons, they took on the greatest army and
right.
defeated.
And defeated them.
Liberty!
Yes.
Yes, sirree. Levature. You can ask the Haitians about Levature.
Yes.
And we owe them a debt of gratitude because their fight was our fight. Hey, we're here. This is just about the last tale, the last piece of the tale, so to speak, of the Boston Carnival. We want to thank you so very much. You see all these enthusiastic people, they don't seem, their Carnival going home is on their mind,
No.
but we're going to have to start getting ready to get home. So Stephen, what is your experience?
Well, today, Everton, it has been another momentous occasion for us being here to celebrate the 46. Last year we went 45, now this year 46. And the people here today was amazing. We had amazing costumes, we had amazing presentations by all the bands that participated within the Carnival today. And I could only know for sure, and I hope that the judges make the right decisions. But that being said, taking the competitive spirit out of it, the spirit of celebration was alive and well on the streets of Boston, Massachusetts today for this 46th anniversary. Those of us who made it here, we were blessed. And those of you who were at home, you were also blessed, but not as good as I would say, like us. We were blessed to see the sights, the songs, and experience what it takes to make Carnival possible in Boston, Massachusetts, and around the world.
Well, thanks again, Stephen. Always a pleasure working with you. I want to thank all the folks who made it possible behind the scenes, the mayor, the police, the Boston Police Department, the State Police Department for the cooperation, also the Carnival Committee. Thank you so very much. Happy Carnival. What's left of it, folks. Thank you very much. Happy 46th Carnival from Boston. Everton Sunshine Day.
The police.
What you mean recognize that girl like you know who she look like? I mean, yo, I just know I just dance with she all the time. What? I don't know what she face look like. Why? She always been all